He knows some of these guys. Adam Frazier leads off. First pitch from Scherzer, in for a strike, and we're underway.
Scherzer's numbers presented by Toyota. Last 4 were almost perfection.
Which makes me think he's overdue.
Yeah, prime. Pounds the inside corner to Frazier. And Max is ready to work quickly tonight in the rain. And Frazier fouls back the high fastball. 0-2.
Frazier's a very pesky
guy. He wound up hitting .305 last year. And he gets tied up inside. He did not swing. Third base umpire Hunter Wendelstedt gives him place Houston in the AL West. Houston's been on a roll. And Frazier slaps one foul. The Astros have won 10 straight coming into tonight. Third straight start for Nito. And the curveball bounced foul.
And we'll take a look at the outfield. There should be no surprises, folks. You know that guy in the left field, Mark.
Frazier lifts one to left center. Angling over his Nimmo. And he one-hands it for the first out of the night.
on that line.
Don't be fooled by the open stance. Just watch where he strides.
Right on the corner to Fred.
On top, but he'll stride right at the pitcher.
Little dribbler back to Scherzer. He hurries off the mound. It's the soft toss to first. And there are 2 out. It's J.P. Crawford. Crawford having a phenomenal start to his season year since coming to Seattle. And Scherzer misses a little bit high, a ball and a strike.
They are second in the American League in walks.
Carved foul down the left side, and that'll go out of play.
I don't think we
1-2 coming. And changeup just off the plate. That's 2-2. 2-2 to Crawford, and he busted him inside. Got him with a cutter. And luck, Patrick. Eugenio Suarez leads off against Max Scherzer and takes a fastball inside. Suarez and sent the former Met farmhand Justin Dunn to Cincinnati. Dunn's been hurt all year. A couple of other
42 strikeouts and 114 at bats.
Had a year a few years ago where he hit 49, 2 home runs against Scherzer in his career. His only hits in 16 at bats. And he goes down swinging on the slider from Scherzer. Second strikeout for Scherzer. Well, you all know about Max Scherzer's intensity just from watching him. And that's because Jesse Winker is coming to the plate, and Met fans have long memories. Intense. He waved at the fans. He encouraged their boos. Popped up on the right side. McNeil waiting for it. And so when Winker was introduced a moment ago, here's Julio Rodriguez, the 21-year-old phenom. It takes a fastball inside for ball 1.
Hitting at a 329 pace.
They talk about his incredible power. He's hit just 1 home run. So
he's showing a good eye right there.
He's in English and does interviews in English. And Scherzer crowds him, and it's just inside. It's 3-1. Yankee waiting on deck. And Rodriguez takes a strike. 3-2. 3-2 coming. And he pops one up. Should be playable for Escobar in foul ground. And that retires the side. 6 up and 6 down for Scherzer. Former Yankee Mike Ford leads off. This is his Mariners debut, the Mariners, and then Seattle purchased him back a couple of days ago. And so here he is finally playing.
I watched Ford take BP today.
It's at Princeton.
There you go.
Pops one up on the middle of the infield, and it's Lindor waiting for it. 2 hands, 1 out. 7 up and 7.
Pitchers' minds back then. And the point is that after 3 pitches of an at-bat, you either want to be ahead, or if pitchers were ahead or the at-bat was over after 3 pitches, 70% of the time, the team would be over 500. 80% of the time, that number would jump. 90% of the time, he said it was like 10-2 every 12 games. And so that is pitches. Make sure you get ahead into what he calls his kill count.
Grounded into the shift right at Lindor. And a high throw, but Pete able to stay on the bag.
Hey,
See the red.
How about that?
And what you can't see in that picture is that inscribed Rangers shoe. 1994.
Yeah, nothing says gritty like those colors.
They're down 2-0.
They look like PF Flyers.
Gritty but soggy. Luis Torrens pops one up into shallow center. And Nimmo, looking through the raindrops, picks it off. 3 perfect innings for Max Scherzer. You know, welcomed him appropriately. Adam Frazier leads off. Curveball in for a strike from Scherzer. Our esteemed executive producer Matt Sanduli came up with the answer, Ronnie. Good play by Alonso, and he feeds to Scherzer for the first out. Josh. And the let it all hang out. Scherzer hitting Ty France in the back, and that's not a shock. Crawford struck out his first time up. And he fouls away a fastball. Lakewood High School in California.
I think Lakewood High School, if you want to think of a Met.
Curveball line past Alonso into right field, a base hit. France around second. He's going to go to third. So J.P. Crawford with the first Seattle hit, and the Mariners have it set up first and out here against Suarez with first and third and 1 out. And this is inside with the fastball. Good slider by Max, and it's 1-1 against lefties. Fastball upstairs, foul back. 1-2 coming to Suarez. Play with a slider. It's 2-2.
Slider.
2-2. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Scherzer to pin France. It's 2-0-2. First and third and 2 out. And Winker takes one upstairs, ball 1. Winker keeping that left elbow moving like he's Joe Morgan. Called strike, and it's 1-1. And Winker fouls off the curveball, and now it's 1-2. 2 coming to Winker. Got a piece of that high fastball to stay in the 1-2 coming. Missed inside and low with the cutter, and it's 2-2. Now the 2-2. Line, right center, base hit. That'll tie up the game. France is in to score. Crawford goes to third. Jesse Winker back in Queens delivers an RBI hit. Rodriguez with the go-ahead run at third. And he gets a breaking ball and grounds it down to Alonso. Pete makes the play to end the inning. But the RBI hit by his debut. And a first pitch curveball in for a strike. In fact, Mariners made a flurry of moves. I think it was 8 different transactions, including sending Jared Kelenic down to AAA. The Fistophilian beard. And that curveball missed. Maybe Mariners haven't played since 2017. That was in Seattle. And that's inside, and that hit him. So the second batter in 2 innings that Scherzer has hit as he drills Mike Ford leading off in the 5th.
The Mariners made all those changes because.
Well, the Mariners came close to making the postseason last year. They won 90 games, denied at the end. I mean, that 2001 season, they won 4 major sports. Jets figure prominently. Oh. Two coming, and he struck him out. Good changeup by Scherzer to Fan Souza. That's 4. And that should be a double play. McNeil with the step and the throw. 4-4-3 double play. Side retired. Signed and in the lineup for the. Adam Frazier leads off the 6th inning against Max Scherzer. Takes a fastball on the inside edge. 0-2. That's rolled over to the right side for McNeil. 1 out. Scherzer began the night with 49 of things to come. There's Ty France. Curveball hit on the ground toward the hole. Nice cut off by Escobar. The spinorama, and he got it. 2 out. For a 1-2-3 inning in the 6th. Nobody has more strikeouts than Max. Crawford had a base hit to right field his last time up. And Scherzer, rare times tonight, behind in the count. And Crawford taking all the way, 3-1. And Crawford fouls back the fastball, and it's 3-2. Gold Glove caliber shortstop. 3-2. Curveball, foul tip, strike 3. Scherzer with a 3-2 hook. Eugenio Suarez leads off in the 7th for Seattle. And takes one down for ball 1. That winning again tonight. Bouncing ball into the shift. McNeil to his right, runs around it, throws off balance and off the bag. Alonso, and Suarez is safe. Just never know. Winker takes the pitch high for ball 1.
And the 8's the appropriate number.
And the curveball bends in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Never overthrew it the whole game.
It honestly looked like something from the
Stretching, yeah, the heating pad on his back, he said, not a big deal. 3-1 to Winker. And Winker draws a walk. He gets behind Nito. Suarez isn't going to go anywhere past second. Grounded out tonight, 0 for 2. And Scherzer starts him off with a slider, 0-1.
close.
Slice foul, and it's 0-2 to run. 0-2 coming. And Rodriguez will lay off that slider, 1-2. And he strikes him out. Got him with a changeup. 6 strikeouts for show for 1. And that cutter on his hands. 0-1. I mean, just so many weapons in that arsenal.
Well, he hasn't had a field
with 1 out. And Ford takes 1 low. Ball and strike. And Ford takes the fastball up high, 2-1. And Ford grounds 1 foul on the cutter. Missed away with the fastball. 3-2 coming to Ford. And it just missed ball 4. He thought he had him with the changeup. But tied up. So now bases loaded, 1 out. And here's Souza swinging at a high fastball, and now Max is. And the slider fouled off, and now it's 0-2. 0-2. And a check swing foul. Barely got a piece of that. Again, the 0-2 to Souza. And a breaking ball in the dirt. Knocked down nicely by Ford at first with 1 out. 1-2 coming. And that's knocked down by Nito. Just 2-2. Breaking ball hit sharply to Escobar. To McNeil for 1. On to first. Double play. Side